So why do we desperately need later living accommodation?
Andy, we're an integral part of the ecosystem that is the housing market. And the thing that keeps us up awake at night is that tonight, as you and I go to bed tonight, there will be 9 million bedrooms in the homes of the over 65 that have no one in them tonight. 9 million empty bedrooms and 300,000 people sofa surfing. A lot of the solution around our current housing crisis is in those homes of the elderly with their 4 bedrooms that are completely unused. If we can get those people into the right size accommodation, we are freeing up family housing stock, which is exactly what local councils need, isn't it? They want homes with gardens for families. My guys are sitting in those homes not because they're lazy or they're bed blocking or they're selfish or greedy. They're in that house because they don't know that there is a better option. They don't know that what I do exists. And if I could just get that message to them that we're there, we will free up all that housing stock.
But aren't older people resistant to leaving their homes?
So I think about this one a lot, Andy, and firstly, the cohorts moving in with me, what they will think about later living is they put their parents into a care home and they will remember it as that hideous brown thing where everybody sat around watching telly, and that's what they think later living is, and they're like, shit, I don't want that. But we're also asking older people on the last turn of the dice of their life to be an early adopter, to take a risk, to do a thing that none of their friends have done. They will not know anybody who currently lives in later living because the market penetration is so low. So you're asking people in their 80s to take a risk. We're even sometimes asking people in their 80s to take a risk and buy off plan. They can't even see it. And we're trying to get them to move into it. And that is so stressful for them. Moving house at any age is fairly stressful, isn't it? Moving house in your 80s is pretty hideous. And so the status quo, just staying where you are, just doing another winter in that house, is the safe option. And so I don't blame them for not making this decision faster. I kind of blame us for not going faster, not building faster, not being more vocal about the benefits of what we do. Not just like, we need to ram it down their throats. Look at this amazing option. Because then I think they'll move.
Thank you. But what are the challenges that are stopping you as a developer from building at a quicker rate?
So I never think of myself as a developer, Andy. I think of myself as a girl who hangs out with old people. I just happen to have to build property to make it work. One of the challenges, it's a funny old market, isn't it, at the moment? The availability of cheap money is a bit scarce. And for me, I want to put a Birchgrove in every town. And to do that, I need to find slightly cheaper money. I need to find money that wants long, steady eddy income, just take my assets, take our 9% a year and make that work. And right now in this market, with these interest rates, it's quite difficult to find that money.
So do you think what you're doing would fit into a big development like Brent Cross Town?
My God, Andy, if I had a little tower in Brent Cross Town, I would be the happiest girl in the world. Because, firstly, old people shouldn't be out the back overlooking the bloody, dual carriageway. We should be at the heart of a really thriving community. My guys spend money during the day. They're really great neighbours to have. They do litter picking. We love volunteering. Our buildings are activated throughout the day when other buildings might be a bit quiet because everybody's gone to work. My guys in the heart of a community like Brent Cross would be so mutually beneficial for everybody. And I think about old people in the heart of those master plans as additionality. We're not competitive, we're not going to cannibalize. Your buyer is not the same as my renter. It's just more gorgeousness on top of each other. And so that's like my dream for the future. More master plans just going, let's just whack a Birchgrove in the middle of it because we know that that's going to sing. It's going to be additional.
But Honor, this is a huge outlay for older people. So how can you justify the cost of moving into one of your developments?
There really is a premium. It is eye-watering. Being a self-funder in later life is eye-wateringly expensive. When people get to this stage in their life, the house has become, rather than being like a liberator, an enabler, like you and I see our house as an advantage. It's our home. At this later life, it's become the thing that sort of traps you. We're absolutely in it for profit. We are a profitable business backed by a social impact fund. So we have to make the returns and we have to make the world a better place. We do pay London living wage to all our team. And when we're looking at a development, if you've got like a spare 50 grand at the end, you're like, oh, shall I have some gold taps? Or shall I give 50 grand to that general manager to spend on her staff? Because when you're 83, the thing that genuinely improves your quality of life is not the property, it's how you feel about that girl who notices in the morning that you're having a shitty day, and she will say to you, Andy, what's wrong? You don't look like yourself. And you'll say, oh, it's the anniversary of my wife's death. That is what you're paying for. Somebody noticed that and they took 40 minutes out of their shift to just sit with you. That's the gold dust. That.
Honor, thank you so much for today. It's been an absolute pleasure.